Hello, and welcome back to the Republic of Tobuck. In this episode, Prywin dies. The end. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this episode. No, not. Oh, they got their, secret Illuminati tree because they were puppeted by a harmonic nation. That is so dumb. They really need to give them a different harmonic tree if they get puppeted. Like, they really shouldn't be the Illuminati just because they were puppeted by a nation. But, you know, it is how it is. Our enemies I'm good at this talk thing. Our enemies have had years to prepare for an invasion, and they'll have a slew of tactics to take us on. So we need to establish clear and excellent lines of communication for our units, if we want to be able to adapt quickly and safely. Lucky for us, our smuggler friends know a thing or two about radio and encrypted communications. Okay, we've completed this. Nice. Oh yeah, we are winning this war by a good bit. Now, let's see if we can get a nice surround. Like a real nice surround. Okay, let's grab up all our extra troops. Like, as in our troops that aren't... like, keeping one troop on each place to stop from being invaded. But besides that, okay. Alright. There's a nice little surround of one troop. Nothing insane, but a nice little surround. But it does make the border smaller, which is real nice. Alright. So, let me grab up you guys. Actually, does it make it... it might not make it smaller. I don't care. Actually, one of you does need to protect that border spot. But, you know, besides that. Proud foes of the Republic. It was difficult. It was a difficult endeavor, but we've never been afraid of difficulties. Now a new generation of ponies is entering the barracks of the Republican army of Tobuck, and what they are finding isn't a slapped-together mess anymore. The era of warlords is well and truly over. Now stands an army, proud and strong. Yes. It most certainly does. Alright, and surround. There's a nice surround. What can I do? What do you... oh, I have the money to do something over here if I want to. Actually, do we want to donate to the poor? That sounds like a nice thing to do. Do we really... let's donate to the poor. Let's just do it. It's a good thing to do. Let's donate to the poor. Fine. If I must. Alright, let's chill out on those ones for now. I don't really care about you successfully doing that. I got my nice surround. That's all that matters. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that was good. That was nice. Okay, now, troops, you're not needed to go that way. Where are you doing that? No, stop. One of you are needed to go that way, though. Actually, you know what? You go that way, it's literally just for the fact that you have a lower, current amount. No, don't actually stop. Okay, now go. And I guess just take their capital. Yeah, why not? Capital taken. That should hopefully help with my supply up there. Yes, I took their capital, not even for the war score or anything. I took it mostly so I could get supply. Legitimately. Because I legitimately did really need some supply. Okay, actually, let's go ahead and get these 3. And then you get there, and we get a small surround. Actually, you go there, so we can go ahead and set up another small surround. Okay, now I'm really getting in a good position. In fact, I could probably just push now. Let's set that over there. Let's let them do their thing there. And let's just push. Yeah, we're good to just push. Okay, yep, we've got this. Victory is gonna be secured soon enough. Oh, but I am, who's my weakest? Sure. I am getting to the point where I'm running out of manpower, though. Partially because I'm trying to, make it comply with me, though. Let's see. Okay, well, I did that. That's gonna give me some more manpower, which I need. So that's good. Okay, I think I'm gonna head back over here now. And let's finally get the Scandinavian bankers. Skyfall is known for the 3 things: wealth, corporations, and banks. We want to make use of the latter of those 3 things ourselves. For the administration has begun seeking out potential bankers from their ranks. Of course, their pay will be high, and the restrictions on bankings and activities will have even less meaning in our beloved republic. I've already read that, but it's been a while, so I read it again. Also, they're pushing into my territory a little there. I don't like that. Like, I know I'm pushing into there. Okay, well, never mind. It's fine. Let's just make that mine. Big. What? Oh no, you're allied to them. Ugh. Okay, since you're allied to them, I might need to wait for you to go to war with them. Because I really don't want to go to war with them right now. Them alone would probably be fine, but you know how it is. What's Tobuck like? Okay, I'm going to take a small break from... And I'm just going to read this, because I've forgotten to read this. The City of Broken Dreams. Tobuck is a city, if only just by modern standards, that lies at a shallow, convenient point within North Zebrica's largest bay. It has changed hooves over the centuries, with different nations lording over the city and surrounding lands for different reasons, making it one of the most diverse places on the continent. Originally, the city was constructed by the Mer Egypts, who intended to use the shallow waters and well-protected bay area as another trading post to add to the traditional coast-hopping system of trade between ports in the region. This is currently the best historical explanation as to why the area has a majority pony population, in spite of the city's melting pot of cultures, languages, and races. Interesting. In a moment of weakness for Mer Egypt, the city and surrounding lands were conquered by the Warzines. These guys. And the lands were run as a pseudo-protectorate. Ironically, the title of custodian was more likely used as a tool to justify other wars, under the guise of protecting the ponies. Unlike those that came before, Tobuck was a metaphorical crowbar, used to pry into conflicts as opposed to a pearl in a string. As the power of Warzina faltered, another group of zebras marched in, the rule of Zeratina, and the relatively liberal Confederacy of Tribes, which the city was supposed to be a crown jewel of, is still remembered fondly at the time of writing. Their intention was to use the city as a springboard to reform and modernize the realm in its image, but history would not be kind to the tribes. Even worse now. The reign of the Storm King would soon dash any hopes that the Zeratines once had, as they surrendered the city to the unstoppable force. They had hoped that his realm would collapse in on itself, which eventually came to pass with a sudden demise, but Tobuck did not return to their hooves. The city held an enormous stockpile of weapons before the death of the Mad Yeti, who had intended to repair an invasion of Equestria from its ports. A stockpile which remains to this day. Unfortunately for the tribes, opportunists managed to get a hold of the city and the weapons, making the place almost entirely unassailable. Tobuck exists between worlds and the broken dreams of many would-be empires, states, and civilizations. Perhaps the city may yet leave a legacy of its own, rather than being a way station for the ambitions of others. Yes, perhaps it may. Perhaps it may. Tobuck armed formants. The Republic needs a real army if it wishes to survive the coming turbulence and the warmongering of outsiders. We have developed far past needing the decrepit warlords and mercenaries bands of old. We now have a fighting force worthy of our many enemies. Yes, recruitable population 5%. Yes. It's not a centuries-old military tradition of experienced leadership and decentralized command, but it is better than a ragtag bunch of mercenaries telling us what to do and how to do it. There's nothing like a crash course on strategy and tactics to fill the ranks of any high command. Oh God! They're just occupied by the Changeling Lands now. This is the Changeling Lands. When did that happen? Oh no! Oh no, the changelings have made it to our continent. Oh no. That's not good. The changelings. Well, maybe I'll have an easier time against them than Nightmare Moon last series. But, yeah, I'm not liking that. Definitely not. Well. Oh, I can get my planes out of the sky. Oh, they actually killed a few. Oh, well. That's what they were there for. for death, I guess is what I'm saying. Given that industries tend to function best when compartmentalized into specialized areas, it stands to reason that creating hubs for certain industries where many plants and factories may work together will substantially boost industrial efficiency and growth. With a little luck, they won't even notice a small corporate tax hike. Hopefully. We've got a lot of stuff. So yeah, once I start getting this manpower, and I should be able to boost the size of my army quite a bit. The routine is mine. Mine. They thought they were gonna conquer our city, our glorious city and nation? No. Your president defeated the horde of evildoers, protected our cities, and brought their territory into our land. We are not some simple colony. We are the victors. Well, even though I hate that they're here, the good news meta-wise is that as long as they're here, they won't get any like wargles on me like the nation that used to be there could. So I'm actually quite safe in that way. Doesn't mean I like it, but you know, I'm safe. Bank secrecies. Whoa, what's going on? Oh, there goes the Crystal Empire. The Changeling Army has gained control over the entire Crystal City today. The fight for this huge monopolist was long. 1,000 years ago, King Sombra forcibly moved almost the entire population of the Crystal Empire into the capital, making it one of the largest cities in the world, which it still is today. However, the defenders couldn't withstand the overwhelming forces of their enemies. Street after street and house after house, changelings fought on until they finally reached the towering Crystal Castle in the center of the city. The white changeling flag is now waving on top of it. Soon all the resistance of the city will be brutally suppressed. This is a great victory for Changeling Queendom. How much longer will the Crystal Ponies fight on? I wonder who's worse, Chrysalis or Sombra? So the only ones left are the really tiny Lost Pegasus, which are pretty much just their city left. The Confederation of Southern States, which is like half dead. And the Disciplines of the Night, which are the ex-followers of the... the Austral Protectorate. I've actually never... I actually haven't played as the Queendom of... I actually haven't played as the Changeling Queendom. Like, besides, like, very early on, I actually didn't win. But I was much worse than I even currently am. But I have played as the Harmonist version and won. But, yeah, I haven't even... it was back before the update where these were even a thing. As well. I've never seen these guys. Okay, no focus tree. I've heard, yeah, I heard that at least one of them had a focus tree. Huh. Interesting. Protector's Lilac. And Protector's Larynx. Interesting. But moving on past that, bank secrecies. If we're going to have big banks making big deals in our big economy, we're going to need to make sure they have a right to privacy. After all, that's something our citizens are privileged enough to get, so corporations should have such as well. What's all this about insider trading anyways? Can't be that bad, surely. Yeah, sure. Definitely can't be. I mean, as long as it gets me more money, I don't care. Look, get me more money? Hopefully. Hopefully it makes me super rich. Man, I'm having to spend a lot of manpower just keeping these people down. And I probably should have puppeted you, but on the other hand, look how big my name is. Plus, it just feels right. I mean, they were trying to conquer our nation and put us directly under their control. Why shouldn't we do the same back to them since we won? It just feels like the right thing to do. And if you don't agree, well then, I guess there's just something wrong with you. Let's get some stability. Now, what I want to do is, I'm very curious about this. Completing this focus grants decision to invite skilled experts and influential people from regimes that have fallen and countries that have been conquered. Equestria? Can we steal some Equestrians? Well, I guess it's not stealing. They're more like escaping. But, you know. You want to be our citizens? I mean, sounds like a good escape plan. The Bukovrovik incident. Fighting has broken out between Lake City and Longsword forces, with both sides blaming the other for starting the confrontation. What is known is that the fighting started around the town of Bukovrovik, a native pony town on the Longsword side of the border, and both sides refused to de-escalate tensions. The two nations have often been at odds, with the Griffins slowly encroaching on Lake City lands. It appears that this confrontation has been the final straw. Let's hope the fighting doesn't spread. You know what'd be real helpful? Inviting foreign exiles to help run the show. As if Vasil wasn't enough talent for us, it stands to reason that hiring skilled foreigners at every opportunity would be a most ingenious solution to any possible issues that may arise with our ever-growing industry and economy as a whole. More personnel just means more know-how. Yes, agreed. Hey, we finally stabilized. It's going down in resistance. Woo! There we go. They can't fight forever if we just give them local autonomy and be a nice ruler. See? Even though I will be harsh and bring them directly into the fold, they will get local autonomy. They will not be crushed. I am a nice president who will even treat our defeated enemies with some level of honor, even if they don't deserve it. They still get treated with it. How does this work? With the power vested to him as president, Vasil has created an immigration bureau to encourage experts that wish to immigrate abroad. It has, of course, done much for the economy, but moreover, it represents an opportunity for this old bird to invite scrupulous individuals to the nation who are in need of a safe haven as refugees from their original place of residence. In the end, he's happy so long as the operation can benefit him. I see. I'll read those whenever I actually get to do them. I will look at their effects, though. Okay. But I think this is a good time to end the episode. If you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, and as always, peace.